Welcome to class. So today we're going to be talking about 8 legit business ideas for Nigerian students. So make sure you are paying attention because you are going to get an insight, get an idea that will help you to generate revenue for your school fees and for your business, your school bills. Now we are going to be breaking each idea into how it works, how to start, your startup cost, and the potential profit. And now these business ideas that I'm about to share with you, they are in 2 categories. The first category is what I call solo businesses. Now, solo businesses is what business ideas that only you can do. And the second idea is the second category rather is team-based business. Now, this category is a category where you collaborate or partner with your friends or someone that has a vision in line of that business idea. So make sure you pay attention and try as much as you can to ask any question. If there be any time in the course of this training, in the course of this class, you need more deeper explanation, you can actually reach us through our community WhatsApp group, and we communicate from there. Now, for business ideas, the first idea that I have for you as a Nigerian student is what I call project research assistant. Now, how does it work? In school, we do term paper, we do final year project, we do proposals and the rest. There are students that have not built themselves to be able to handle all these projects. So they will be looking out for people that can do it for them. No, there are some students that are actually doing business in school. They might not be in school, but they need people that can stand for them to help them do their term paper or help them get the research work for their project. This is where you come into play, and that is how it works. Now, that is how it works. Most students actually struggle in doing their term paper, in doing their final year thesis, their defense, and the rest. Even to prepare slides, some students struggle because they don't want to pay the price to learn these things. So here comes you that have paid the price. Now, how to start? How to start project research assistant is basically simple. You might not have known how to do this or know how to do this. What you just need to do is to take some courses, some free courses on YouTube. I did my project myself. The slides, everything, even the defense, I did it myself. There was no course that taught us how to do this in school. Now, what you just need to do is to pay the price to go to YouTube and take some courses. Learn about it. If you are intentional about this and if you are interested, just hit the comment section below and we'll give you a list of YouTube videos that can guide you to prepare you. Now, to get started, you need to take some courses and learn about it. After learning about it, you need a phone or a laptop. And now, to get started, you need to just offer some free services to some persons. Let's say some finalists. You can pitch an idea to a few friends of yours or to a few senior colleagues of yours and tell them, I can help you get these things done. And when you help them get the things done, why are you doing this? You are building a relationship with them so that when they need people that can also help them get some of their works done, they will refer you. Or if they have friends that need your services, they can easily refer you to them. And that way you are also building what you've learned so that you can have samples to show people that look at what I've done. Okay, bring yours so that I can get some work done for you. Are you with me? And now, how to get started? You now need to know, once you know you've learned it, you've done it, you can actually do it. Start publicity. Yes, you can start printing flyers and pasting it around your school. I have seen in fact, I have a lady friend. What she does majorly is project research assistance. Term paper, project work, she handles it with excellence and with grace. And she has an online flyer. She posts it always on her WhatsApp status. So you can share it on your WhatsApp status, on your WhatsApp groups, and also print physical ones, banners and flyers, paste it around school. People that need your services will reach out to you. Are you seeing that now? They will reach out to you. So now, what is the startup cost? Nothing much. A phone or a laptop. Anybody that tells you that you cannot handle your project without a laptop, the person is lying. You can use your phone, download WPS. In fact, if I had more time, I would have talked more on this. Download WPS and start the stuff. Are you with me now? Are we together? So are we together? Are we in the same line? So your phone, your laptop, and data connection. If you don't have data, you can go to the ICT of your school. Are you getting that now? So there is no much startup cost. Now, what is your potential profit in this? Your potential profit for this business ranges from 4,000 naira to 50,000 naira per project. Are you with me? Now, it now depends on what exactly the person wants, and it now depends on your level of expertise. I once did a project for someone, and I charged a person around 1,000 naira then. But when I knew more, the value of my time and the quality of my research, the same work I could charge 10,000 naira plus. And it also boils down to the quantity of the research and the quality of the project. I wish I had more. If you're interested in this, just reach out to us in our community, and we'll help you arrange this. There is money in handling people's projects. I kid you not. So now let's move to the next business idea. If you are getting value already, please make sure you like this video. If you are getting value already, make sure you like this video. Now the next business idea, organizing tutorials for students. My goodness, there is money in organizing tutorials for students. Now you might be thinking this is for smart people. Not for smart people. This is a business idea. One thing I learned about this man, what is his name again? One of the fathers of electricity. What is his name again? He was not majorly an inventor, but he was a businessman. I wish I could remember his name. He was a businessman that, if you know who I'm talking about, he was a businessman that had inventors around him. That whenever they invent, he buys from them and globalize it. I wish I could remember his name. Now, organizing tutorials for students. Most students need tutorials. Your classmates, junior colleagues, even senior colleagues, they need tutorials, but sometimes they don't have access to these tutorials. They need not just tutorials, there are courses that the lecturer will come, waste their time and won't communicate effectively, and students will need people that can help them understand or help them teach that course effectively. So now, how do we go about this? Students are willing to pay if they find the right person that can make them understand. How do we go about it? How does it work? One, if you are smart, if you know you are intelligent in one particular course in your department, you can offer these services to your fellow classmates. Let's say there is a particular assignment that the lecturer gave, and the lecturer wanted you guys to go study about it and told you guys that there is going to be a test on it. You can organize a tutorial within yourselves and tell your classmates, I understand this particular course or this topic or this assignment effectively and better. So can we contribute at least 300 naira per student, 400 naira per student, depending on how difficult or how intensive the tutorial is going to be, 500 naira per student. Can we contribute that for me to organize a tutorial that can help us learn more? You see that now? Now, if you know you are not so smart, but in fact you are all smart, but you want to leverage on organizing tutorials for students, you can reach out to people that are smart and employ them, share the vision with them, tell them that you want to start up a tutorial business and look at how much you are going to be paying them. That is how it works. That is really how it works. So how do you get started? I've actually shared how you get started. You get started by reaching out to people. You can also print a flyer, a banner, post around your school, send DMs to people that have the difficulty, and tell them, look at, I have this not just a business, these tutorials, and it will help you. In my 100 level, there were tutorials called Easy Concept, premium tutorials. These guys cashed out massively. And even in the course of the tutorials, you can also print past questions and sell it to students. Or that is the way you can organize your tutorials and give them free access to past questions, not knowing that they are also paying for the past questions. It's all about business ideas. It's all about your mindset towards it and how excellent you are in communicating your tutorials. So that is how how to get started. So also in how to get started, you can choose a topic, a subject you are very, very good at. Pitch the idea. If it's physics 112 or maths, this, pitch the ideas to 100 level students. You can reach out to them in their WhatsApp group, tell them they're going to be having tutorials every Saturday or Friday night, and tell them the cost. And not just tell them the cost, show them not just the features, the importance of being in that tutorials, and what they stand to lose in being in that tutorials. What they stand to lose if they don't be in the tutorials, rather. So you see that now? That is how to, start this up. And you can fix a time and a charge. Now, what is your startup cost? Nothing. But if you want to take it a step further, you can use 3K to print out banners, design it with Canva. If you have Canva Pro, design it with Canva, print it out, paste it around school, start online publicity, reach out to them on their WhatsApp platforms. Are you getting me? You have fellowships, you have communities, reach out to them and look at what I'm doing. Even if it's 10 persons, at least for a start, those 10 persons, if they're getting value out of what you're doing, they can reach out to them. Those 10 persons have roommates, right? Someone said that for whenever you're starting an event and 10 persons come, those 10 persons, each person is a potential 4 persons. If you delivered value. Are you getting me now? So let's say in the first week, 10 persons came. Never expect 10 persons the next week, because they're going to be increasing if and only if they got what they actually paid for and beyond. So now, startup cost I showed you, potential profit. Now let's say you are charging per class or per section 500 and you have 10 students that came. This will actually give us how much? 5K per class. And imagine if you're having this 2 times a week or once a week, at least your 5K, it's quite something. 5K, if you're getting 5K 2 times a week, let's say you're having this class 2 times a week. Now, 5 times 2, it gives us 10K per week. And that way you're generating revenue for yourself. Are you with me? So please make sure you try this out. It's worth it, and it's more than worth it. Even if you are charging your cosmates, this is what you stand to gain, your potential profit. And let's move over to the next one. Selling used students' properties. My goodness, there is money in this. I never realized this. Now, when I was moving out of my former lodge to a new lodge, that was when I knew I didn't have any property. I was just enjoying my former roommates' properties. And moving out, I was like, my room is empty. So I went to Facebook and I noticed that I'm seeing furnitures posted by students, and these are the furnitures that other students use. And I'm like, there is money in this. And how much they are posting it. You see gallons, you see foams, you see Buddhas, you see tables, you see chairs, you see wardrobes. And I'm like, guys, there is money in this. But some persons are not seeing it, and we keep on complaining there is no money in this country. And some students are actually cashing out of all these things. Now, how does this work? If you want to follow this route, use this idea, reach out to your senior colleagues or finalists that are about leaving. Teach the idea to them that if they want to leave out of their lodge and if they have any property that they want to sell, propose your business to them and tell them that you are buying, that you want to buy from them and resell. Some students actually give away their properties, but when they see someone that wants to buy, who don't like money. How to start? Now, to start up is simply like what I told you. You pitch your idea to finalists, pitch your ideas to finalists and tell them, look at what I have. Look, I want to buy your properties if you are leaving school and resell. This is what I do as a business. And now you start creating flyers. Paste it around school. Put your brand name if you have a brand name, and tell people that if you want to sell any property, reach out to me. If you want to buy any property, reach out to me. There are basic properties that students need. The chair, table, gas cylinder, foam, bed, wardrobes, even ring lights, hot plates, all those stuff. Students actually buy them and resell them. So that is how to start. You can also advertise in freshers WhatsApp group. Most freshers live in the hostel, and when they want to go to lodge in 200 level, they'll be looking out for where to buy all these properties cheaply, and that is where you come. You started pitching your ideas to them with your designed flyer that you sell and you buy. And you also create a Facebook page where you post all those stuff. Once you go, you snap, you post it, or regularly updating it, and people will be reaching out to you, telling you, do you have best stand, do you have all these things, and you are, yes, I have all those things, and this is how business goes. And now, what is your startup cost? My goodness, the startup cost can be quite expensive, but you can start up from 20,000 naira and above, depending on how you want to start. You can also take a loan from a friend and start buying the properties. Yes, and start buying the properties. So let's say you meet a finalist that is leaving school, and you pitch your ideas to them, and the person has table, chair, gas cylinder, foam, bed stand, wardrobes, and the rest, and the person just did the analysis. Just like I wanted to buy a property from a friend, and the friend wanted to sell table, chair, plate rack, table, chair, plate rack, and something else, and gas cylinder, approximately just at a giveaway price, 20,000 naira. That gas cylinder, because I had no money then, I lost the deal. But when I started going online to see how much they sell that gas cylinder, that was 3 kg. I saw people selling gas cylinder 3 kg, 15,000 naira, and I'm like, I lost a big deal. Chair, your normal chair is 5k. Table, 5k. And I'm like, hi! Now imagine 5k, 15,000 naira, that is how much? 25k. How much is rack? So you are seeing the potential, the profit potential. You can buy a chair at a rate of 3,000 naira and resell at a rate of 5,000 naira or 6,000 naira. You see it again now, the profit margin. You can buy a gas cylinder at a rate of 9,000 naira from a finalist and resell at a rate of 16,000 naira. You see the profit margin now. You see the profit margin. So please make sure you also try it out. It's worth trying out. Now the next on the list, special day call services. My God, why did I add this? It is paying. It is paying. I could remember when my mom celebrated her birthday, I reached out to a friend and told him to help me call my mom just to pray for her, a pastor friend, and that's Pastor Etim Emmanuel. So he spoke to me about his special call services, and I'm like, I never knew. So you can reach out to him if you want to learn more about this. But let me explain what it means. There are people that need people that can, that has good voice, that can call their friends, their family members on special days and just give them a word of prayer or wish them their happy birthday, happy new month, welcome to this and this and that. If you think I'm lying, there are some radio stations that you get to pay and they will call your friend or your family member or anyone you just give their contact to them. They will call them and air the call service on their radio, but you get to pay. So that is how it works. Simply, people get to pay you for you to call someone. I don't see students do this, but there is money in this. There is a lot of money in this. Now, how do you start? Now, but let me talk about more on how it works, because I wrote some things down. Students, now, in these special day call services, there are students that actually wake up late, and they need people that will always be calling them. This is an idea that just dropped in my mind. They need people that will always be calling them to wake up or for lectures or for exams. You can also pitch it in line of your special day call services, that you will be calling them by 6 or by 5, depending on the time that they give you, every single day to wake them up. The alarm cannot wake them up, but their phone calls can wake them up. There are students that need those services. So now, you just offer such services. Valentine's Day offer, new months, new semester, and birthdays wishes. Are you seeing that now? So how to start? How to start is basically, all you just need is your phone, you have airtime, and now do publicity. Design a flyer, post it around your school. Make sure that everything is pasting flyer around your school for publicity. And design one that will be on your phone that you can share on WhatsApp platform and also on your status every day that you offer such services. But mind you, you can also work with someone if you don't have good voice and if you are not proficient in speaking English, wonderful English, and if you cannot speak in a way to entice people, you can look for someone in your class that will work with you in this line of business, and you tell the person how much you'll be paying the person per call or per section, depending on how you break down the deal. But if you know you are someone like me that we can talk, you can sugarcoat your mouth to make people feel flattered, to make people feel special during their own day. Just like how I called a friend. A friend gave me one of her relatives' contact to reach out to call on birthday. I could remember I told that friend, I'm not going to call on normal calling hours. I'm going to be calling at midnight. When all persons have called, now here comes my level of wisdom and excellence. And when I started speaking, hi, I really know how to whine. Let me not say whine. I really know how to bring people, to massage their egos and to make people feel special. When I just started, am I speaking with a very special person? A person that God designed on planet Earth to solve a particular problem. Come on now. When I just started, speaking and the rest, she was like, after all the calls I've gotten today, this particular call made me feel special. Just imagine if I just start charging. Now, how much do you stand to gain? What is your potential profit? Now, let's say you are charging 500 naira to 2k per offer. Remember, I told you there is an offer for, you can be having Valentine's call, calling their loved ones, new moon's call. They will just give you their contacts. You just call them happy new month. You just give them a prayer, a wish, birthday calls, new semester calls, or just any day that you just want to reach out to any of their loved ones, or they want someone that can, increase their morale, or someone that can speak something sweet to their loved ones on their behalf. So depending on your offer, you can charge, and depending on your level of expertise, you can charge 500 naira to 2,000 naira or more. Now let's say you are having people of 500 naira times 10 persons per week. It will be giving you around 5k now. 5k per week. It's quite fair. It's quite fair. All you might take is just 1,000 naira for airtime. It's quite fair. So let's proceed. Hope you are getting value out of this class. If you are getting value, make sure you give this video a thumbs up right now. So let's proceed to the next one. I'm running out of time right now. The next business idea is, I'm going to rush this because I think I've laid the foundation to this. Private tutorials. Quite similar to organizing tutorials, but this is for people in your school. Private tutorials are for people in secondary school, JAMBite and WAEC students, especially JAMBite. In this period where people are writing JAMB, I got an offer to come teach, teach a family, to come teach some students on JAMB. And I'm like, I have some businesses to do, I have some things to do. I turned down the offer. Now, some students are actually looking for who will teach them JAMB. Some parents are actually looking for who will prepare their students in JAMB. So you can also pitch your ideas to them using the structure we use in organizing tutorials. Just design flyers that you do private tutoring for JAMB students. How to start up is quite similar to organizing tutorials. Startup course is quite, nothing much. Your design, your flyer, paste it on your social media, share it on Facebook groups, and now potential profit. It's quite profitable. If you charge, let's say 3,000 naira per section, and you are having 5 students, you are going to be getting 3,000 naira times 5. Is how much? It's around 15,000 naira per week. So you see how much you stand to gain. It all depends on how much you charge, depending on the topics or the courses or the subjects you are teaching. Mind you, it's basically English, maths, physics, chemistry, biology. You can choose an area of expertise and pitch your idea. Remember, majorly it's more about how you communicate your business idea to your clients, and the better communicator you are, the higher chance of you charging. So go and study communication. In fact, we have a month allotted for communication, teaching you on how to communicate effectively as a student. This is a month where we teach you about mastering money, the building foundations for finance for students. So if you have not taken our last class where we talked about the 3 key principles that are guiding money, finance, budgeting and saving, please make sure you take that class, because it's going to help you whenever you start realizing revenues or generating revenues from these business ideas. It will help you not to spend your money foolishly without even knowing that you are actually wasting your money. So make sure you take that particular class. And now if you are still getting value, make sure you are subscribed and share it. Now let's move to the 6th idea. The 6th idea, I believe we all know the idea, but I will break down the structure. It's quite simple. We're doing laundering and ironing services. There are a lot of students in your hostel that actually need these services, but you don't know. And you've been complaining, so I don't have money. I don't have money. This is an idea that you can leverage on. It's not necessarily meant for Yahoo boys. There are people that they just want to be productive and they don't have time to do their laundry or iron their clothes, but they are willing to pay. So how does it work? Pitch your ideas to all rooms in your hostels. Pitch your ideas to all rooms in your lodge. Do a design, shade across. You don't necessarily need an outlet or a store to start up this service. Now, how to start? How to start is quite simple. Design flyers. Now, for people to trust you more on this laundry and ironing services, it all boils down to the level of your branding. Brand yourself well so that people will trust you. When I mean branding, you need to come up with a beautiful aesthetic flyer, share it online, but majorly share it as strategic points. I mean physical flyers, paste it across in your hostels and in your lodges, and people will reach out to you. You don't just stop there, you also go a step further to reach out to rooms. Tell them, sir, boss, if you need someone that can help you iron your clothes, I am here. If you need someone that can help you wash your clothes and dry clean them, I am here. Why am I sharing this with you? In my 100 level, some of my friends paid for laundry services and ironing services. Me, I could not pay. I don't have money to pay anybody then. So there are year one students that they are feeling big, and during their matriculation, in order to their matriculation, they might actually pay people to dry clean their matriculation down and pay people that can iron it for them, while they focus on barbing and carving those carvings that you guys used to do. So you see that this is also a lucrative business. Like I said earlier on, to start, you don't necessarily need a store or an outlet. You can use your room. All you just need is detergents, water, and buckets, and just your publicity. You can also start by offering free services. Just tell them, bring 5, get 1 free. Or you can just say, if you have any clothes, I can be able to wash 1 for you free. And according to the law of reciprocity, they will love to repay back by giving you more deals. And mind you, whenever you treat them well, you have a high chance of getting much more customers because of the law of referrals. Are you seeing that now? So, what is your potential profit? Now, assuming you are charging 300 naira to 1.5 per clothes, there are services that charge up to 5k per clothes, but I know say you never reach DFS. So let's start with 300 naira to 500 naira, and let's say in a week you got 10 persons that gave you their clothes to wash or to dry clean or to iron, and you charge them 1,000 naira. In a week you're getting 10,000 naira. Cool, clean cash and legit. So you see, I wish I had more time. I would have delved into teaching you on the second part, which is team-based businesses, where you can collaborate with some persons. Let me give it to you, but I won't write them down. For those of us that are still with me, if you are still with me, make sure you leave a comment below, because I kind of have something for you. If you are still watching and listening to my voice, leave a comment below and say, hi, I'm still hearing your voice. But the 2 ideas that you can partner with someone to do that will generate more revenue than these ones, if you apply well with wisdom and excellence. One is hostel fast food business, and the other one is clothes and shoes flipping. I wish I had more time to teach on this hostel fast food business, which it needs a breakdown for you to understand how it works, and also clothes and shoes flipping is also a business that I saw people do in my 100 level that I'm like, my goodness, where they go at area, they go at Aba, they go at Iron on the Chairman Market and the rest, and they buy sharp okreka clothes. I believe you know the word okreka first grade. They wash it, they dry clean it, they iron it, and they package it well. They'll go at Arera and buy some branded, that's one branded paper, they'll put it inside, use one sharp waterproof, those packaging nylons, and they package it and they come and present it to you during your matriculation, so that if you've not sold your clothes, you can buy from them. Or sometimes on Saturdays you see them knocking in your room and telling you, boss, I have Italian shirts. That Italian shirt is actually an Italian okreka that they bought at a rate of 1,000 naira and telling you that it's 5k, and how they designed it, you will love to pay more. Even hostel fast food, my goodness. No. I will teach more on. There are not just 8 legit businesses, there are over 15, up to 15. If you want to get them, make sure you don't miss out our seminar coming, our money mastering seminar coming at the end of the month. That's 29th of March. Yes, the last Saturday of the month, 29th of March, where we are going to be speaking to you about not just business ideas, how to save, invest on stocks and the rest. So make sure you don't miss out on that class. And it is happening live at Michael Obara University of Agriculture by 11 a.m. Now, where is the venue? Alumni Hall. Make sure you don't miss out. If you are not in school, try as much as you can to join us online or on site. Thank you so much. This is the Nigerian Student Podcast. Remember, this is a podcast that has designed the idea to make you a world changer of integrity with all our teachings. Make sure you check out our last class on principles that will help you to understand money, savings, and budgeting, so that when you start realizing revenues, you don't waste them. Some persons start making money and it will be over their head and they'll start wasting them. Take that class, and if you've not subscribed, join us by subscribing. Thank you so much for joining us into this class. This is your wonderful friend, Maxwell. This is the Nigerian Student Podcast. And never forget to keep on making impact, because you are a world changer of integrity. See you in the next class. One more thing. I would love to see you in the next class, and make sure you are subscribed.